Good afternoon. I'm Commissioner and owner of the GFL, Noah Gross. And fellas, we are about to endeavor on the 6th and final season of the GFL. In this video, I will be running over the teams, new rules, where some of our very own players ended up at, and with that, let's get into GFL Free Agency. First, we're going to jump into the teams. Obviously last year, we had 6 teams, but this year, we only have 5. The Hydras are no longer a team, so we'll get into that later as all their players have become free agents. But the 5 teams for Season 6 of the GFL are the All-American Hotshots, the Royals, the Elites, the Thunderhawks, and the Sharpshooters. But there has been some ownership changes. First, Brandon Deloney has stepped down as the Sharpshooters owner, and he's taken over a backseat role. And yes, I'm going to talk third person here for a second. Noah Gross from the Hotshots has left and is now taken over the Sharpshooters, meaning that Connor Gross is now the new owner of the All-American Hotshots. But other than that, everything else has stayed the same. Now for some new rules and realignment of the league. Obviously last year we had 6 weeks, but this upcoming year we're only having 5, just like we did in Season 4. Every team will play each other once. Every team will get 1 bye week. And then for the playoffs, 3 teams will make the playoffs. The 1 seed getting a bye to the Tiki Bowl, and the 2 versus 3 seed playing to get to the Tiki Bowl. As well as that, we also added some new rules, and then I'm going to go over some refreshers as well for the upcoming season. The new rule is you can onside at any point in the game. That being said, this means you can onside right out of the gate from the opening kickoff to onsiding right out of halftime. You no longer have to wait till the last 2 minutes to onside kick. And this one may be a refresher for the couple players that know, but players can request a trade during the season, but it does not have to be granted by the owner. Players can request a trade up to week 3, but after week 3, players can no longer request a trade. So between week 1, 2, and 3, players can request a trade, but after that, they cannot. A couple more refreshers is that you get 2 blitzes per quarter, and that resets at the start of every quarter. So they don't carry over, you have to use them all, or you don't use them at all. Now we're going to move over to the players that were re-signed by their teams. Jay Hill has been re-signed to the All-American Hotshots, as well as Armani Blakely and Cody Walton. For the Elites, Jonah Ford and Ivan Imperior both have re-signed. For the Sharpshooters, they only had 1, Jordan Dunlap. For the Thunderhawks, it was Tatum Moore and Elijah Tipton. And rounding it out for the Royals, it was Jackson Mishler, Colin Ledford, Owen Ledford, and Joey Galinsky have all re-signed on 1-season deals. Now here were the free agents that signed to different teams. And yes, this offseason was very complicated. So at the end, I will post the teams, but for now, I'm not going to go much in depth. I'm just going to run through them. Players that signed to new teams. Charlie McNeil has signed to the Sharpshooters. David Brandt has signed to the Sharpshooters. And then coming kind of out of retirement, Freddie Priest has also signed to the Sharpshooters, along with Preston Mockerman. All new additions to the Sharpshooters. For the Hotshots, it was just 1. Jamari Gailey came from the Hydras. Phil Velasquez has signed to the Royals. Gage Vinke and Gordy Hodgkinson both signed to the Elites, as well as Carson Daly. And last but not least, our very own Ashton Matheson has signed to the Thunderhawks. This league is already pretty big, as it has around 40 plus players. But we were able to add 3 new additions to the league this year. First edition, Trent Alexander has signed to the Sharpshooters. The brother to Elijah and Armani, Zay Blakely, has signed to the Hotshots to join his brother. And last but not least, Caleb Cameroux, which I know I botched that last name, has signed to the Royals. Like every offseason, there's always trades, and these trades did not disappoint. The first trade we had was between the Hotshots and the Sharpshooters. The Sharpshooters have traded Jesse Coomer to the Hotshots for Callan Imperior and Max Miller. The next one we had was a 3-team trade. The first ever 3-team trade we've had in GFL history. I'm going to take it step by step, one by one. First, the Royals got Eli Hetzer. The Elites got Dryden Dodds, and the Thunderhawks got RJ Cummings. Then this last trade was certainly the biggest one of the whole entire offseason between the Sharpshooters and Thunderhawks. The Thunderhawks received Freddie Priest, Charlie McNeil, and Jack Viar. The Sharpshooters, they received Eli Moore and Vinny Bihar. That is going to do it for GFL offseason and free agency. The season is set to start April 12th with an opening game of the Sharpshooters versus the Elites. And everyone, like I mentioned, this will be the last season of the GFL. I know I kind of said last year was going to be it, but this season, Season 6, will officially be the last season of GFL. So to all the players watching this right now, go out there and have fun, because this is going to be one last ride. Like always, I've been Noah Gross, Commissioner and owner of the GFL. Take care.